Okay.
Hello. Uh-oh. Mikey disappeared.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
What's that?
Hey, it's
Hello.
Rockin' Free Live. Here we are with the Yeti and Mikey Maher. How do you say it? Maher?
It's Maher. It's just one syllable, yeah.
Maher.
Mar.
That's so weird because I worked with a guy who had his the same last name spelled that way, but he went by Mayer. And yeah, so I was just, that's weird. But Mar. All right, everybody pronounces differently. All right, so here we are. And Mike's from Reckless Youth. And then,
Hey.
of course, we all know the Yeti Radio.
Right there.
All right. Hey, Charla, James, welcome. All right. I don't know who else is on. It's not showing me. So anyway, welcome to Rockin' Free Live. We are here. Just basically, we're just going to kind of recap the SkullFest show from Saturday night at the Blues. If anybody was there, if you have any feedback, pop it in. If you were there and you want to join us in our podcast, let me know. And if I guess if I can send you a link or something. Hey Iggy, you want to join our podcast? You want to come on and talk to everybody with us? Let me know. Let's see. Oh, there's Dell. Dell's here. Let's see. All right.
So does this go live in the podcast page or no? It goes on the group.
No, it goes on YouTube and the Facebook group.
Facebook
The
group.
entire internet.
Gotcha.
All right. You
Trying to bring
Iggy.
everything up so I can monitor all the chats.
Hold on. Dell, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Where's your video? We can't see you.
I'm still in work mode, so I'm not looking my best.
We made Mike go. We had to make him turn his light on because he was in the dark.
We don't care.
They forced my hand. They forced my hand.
Let me send out one more here. See who else I can get in here.
My kid now has a Reckless Youth. Yo, Dad, you watching?
All right, let's see if we can get Iggy in here. All right, so we can make this fun. All right, here I am. All right, so this was all of you guys. This was your first SkullFest experience. So, what did you think? The Yeti, what did you think? Because I know you've been really excited about this.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was way more than I expected, and it was a blast. I was expecting a good time, but it went well over the top.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I originally you had 9 bands listed, and I was thinking to myself, "My God, how's that going to happen?" And it ended up only being 7. I was like, "Okay, there's a little bit of breathing room."
Yeah.
But you did an outstanding job with setting it up, promoting it. And
well, that's the most we've ever done. I mean, the first year we did 2 nights in the SkullFest, so it was like a Friday, Saturday, and we did 5 bands each night, and that was at the Starlight. It went over really well. That was when I was me and Sean were doing Where the Band's At, and it was a really good turnout for both of those nights as well. Last year we did it at the 44. I mean, the Drama Club. Just kidding. No, I'm not. And anyway, it was a pretty good turnout, but overall, I think this year it was actually even better. That place was packed. I mean, I think we we could have fit more people. But, 7 bands, it was pretty good,
Yeah, definitely pretty much a full house.
Yeah.
Yes, you could have put more in, but I think there was standing room only.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So
I think, I do kind of like to stick to a smaller lineup, only because I think the payout is better for the bands that way, with that many people coming in. Because for me, it's like how I want to pay them as much as I can. That's how we want to do it. So Mike, what was your thoughts being able to play SkullFest?
SkullFest was very fun. It was honestly one of the more funner shows we've had over the time we've been playing. So we were just really happy to be there and all get dressed up. We had Jason in the back in his dino costume. Caleb, he was in his I don't know, my man was looking fresh. That I could say that. It was a really cool show. I tried to get there earlier, but I couldn't because I had to pick up our media manager to do photos. But Vicendic was there. They're awesome. I love those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was really fun. And to see the costumes too, that was cool.
Yeah, I was hoping more people would show up in costume, but the ones that did, it was actually some pretty cool costumes. They took a lot of time in getting themselves ready, the detail and stuff on some of them people. Actually, I should just pop some of those pictures up right now while I'm talking about it. Where's the... somebody's... Oh, Iggy. Here we go. Boom.
Oh, Gordon.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Iggy.
Hey, Mike.
Well, here's like a crowd. Oh, there's the costume. So those were the people that entered into the costume contest. And then, of course, we had Ray and Kristen. So here's the cool thing with Ramian. He's been... Dawn of the Rising has been part of SkullFest from year 1. So
nice.
And
what's up?
The character, look at Dell. Dell totally, that was freaking awesome. I love that. And then Victor, so cute.
Hey, everybody do the Dougie because Dougie's in the chat.
All right. So anyway, with Ray, his costume, let me see if I think I got a close up of him. I thought I did. Where is it? I guess I didn't. But anyway, I'll just show this one again. So anyway, so his character here, it keeps getting darker and darker each year. So the first year, it was a little bit, and you could see all the veins and stuff in the detail of what he's doing. And then last year it was a little bit more. And then this year, like almost 3/4 of the way, he's even darker. So
yeah, the skin gets to peel a little bit more each year.
Yeah. So I'm like, we almost have to bring Dawn of the Rising back next year to see how much more comes out, because I believe he turns into the devil. And then maybe get some horns. I don't know what's going to happen, but
we shall see next year's surprises for sure.
But yeah, so it was a lot of fun. So what was your thoughts, Dell?
It was cool. Like I said, it was probably one of the most fun gigs I've that we've done recently. So I mean, I try to have fun at all the gigs, but I mean, for our first time, doing this, it was really, really fun. I mean, I totally enjoyed myself.
Mm-hmm.
So you all did a great job. I know it was a lot of work putting it together and putting the brakes on a lot of things and I know it was a lot of work. So, but I totally enjoyed the band enjoyed themselves as well.
That's cool. Yeah, that's like I said, it's the one show each year that we look forward to doing because we go all out for it and everything, and we gave out a lot of prizes and did a lot of raffles and stuff. So hopefully people like the prizes that they got. I mean, we tried to keep them like kind of skull related, so like I know like people didn't really get to see what the prizes were, but there was like coasters that were skulls that someone got, and then I think Brian and Burn Bridges won one of the cups with that, and it said I don't even remember what it said, but it had like skulls and stuff on it, so it was cool. And then we did like the little gift basket with the pumpkin candy bucket thing.
Mike, what do you got there, Mike?
and some merch.
Yeah. So some of the bands donated, stuff to the prize.
Yeah, it was like band merch. I know you guys donated Dawn of the Rising, Onk Alien, Reckless Youth, and Vicendec. Yeah, so everybody got a little bit of something. And I know like Charlotte's daughter was there as a Rockin' Free. So that was the only reason she got to come in, being underage. She was supposed to be working, helping with her.
You see where she was getting scoped out by that Yeti that was there, and she didn't even see him coming?
That was funny. Well, check out the Yeti, man. If you didn't see him, that was quite the entrance, really. So that was awesome. And you won one of the trophies. And I believe this couple here won. And this couple here won. And then the most creative costume went out to Charla, who was being eaten by a shark. She got her leg eaten. Got it bit off. I love it. And there's me with the Yeti. So yeah,
Yeti.
There's Trevor. That's the only picture I got of him the whole night. I was like, how did we not get any pictures? So, but anyway, that was fun. And then look at Dell. There's Travis. So we got skulled out like we usually do. But it was fun. Next year, I would like to see everybody get like some kind of a skull costume.
Do you like my little half skull that I had?
I don't even know if I saw it. Did you have it on in the picture?
I
don't even know.
He had it on when he first showed up, but then he stage and had to pull it down so he could sing. But
yeah.
And I had my my skull staff from the last battle with the humans.
I think I left it in my car.
Sharknado. Charlotte got attacked by Sharknado. Hey Gordon. So what'd you think? Did you have a good time? All right. Well, oh man. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Travis. Travis was supposed to be in here, but he's
AWOL.
Yeah. He can't tell me he's sleeping because I saw that he was active online, but he's ignoring me. I don't know. He wanted to go on at 7, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll try and get here, but I can definitely make it by 7:30. And because normally we do 8 o'clock. But yeah, he never responded. So I don't know. He's missing out on this freaking cool. podcast right now, talking to everybody.
He's missing out.
Yep. I regretted not bringing a toy chainsaw for the Sharknado. Charla. All right. Let's see what else everybody's saying.
I actually have a backpack harness. It's called the piggyback rider. And it has a bar that sits across the lower back, and a small child can stand on it, and you can walk around with them on your back instead of carrying them in front of you.
Oh wow!
The whole premise once we decided to do the Yeti costume, I wanted to incorporate my daughter, and she's actually deathly afraid of the piggyback rider. She will not get on my back. She is. Maybe I'm too tall, and she's afraid of heights. But I can't get her on it because we had a friend of mine. His wife's a seamstress, and she made her costume was a warrior princess outfit, and we went and got her some plastic swords, and she was supposed to ride her Yeti into battle. So, but now that my son's getting big enough, he won't be able to this year. He's not controllable enough. Hopefully next year.
Yeah.
We can get we picked up a costume for him this year so he can just wear it and get used to it and get used to the idea of Halloween, and then we'll work on introducing him to the piggyback rider and see what happens. And the whole storyline of the thing was the last battle that we had. We found her as an infant, and so we took her in and raised her, kind of like they did with Mowgli.
Aww.
Just a storyline for the whole costume, and kind of put it all together and something to do with the kids. And she just didn't take to it. She goes with me. She'll walk next to me, but she won't ride on my back. So fingers crossed for next year that we get something done with it.
Cool. So how hot does that costume get wearing it?
Actually, the costume itself isn't very hot. It's the material that's used for the jacket and the pants is damn near see-through. So it just has the all the strands sewn to it so that they hang. It's a ghillie suit, so it's made to get wet and dry fast. So, and then the mask actually is all white, and I'm like, that's gonna look stupid. And so we took the hat and the rifle camouflage that came with the costume.
So did you make it like that, or?
Yeah, we took it apart and took all the strands, and then took a J hook and popped them into because it's a the front part is plastic and the rest of it's some sort of material that you can get a J hook through. So we J hook it and pull it through, tie it off.
Mm-hmm.
We did enough of them that it made it look more like the costume. So
you created your costume then. You made it.
Yeah. Well, with the exception of the jacket and the pants, they are the way I bought them. But
okay.
The hat the mask, we bought the mask and then made the mask match.
Oh, all right. That's cool. Good to know. That's very still creative, and it fits the whole theme of what you're doing here.
Yeah, it started as a nickname and then went into a radio host name and then into a Halloween costume. And
nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But the
ceiling fan incident. What does that mean, Victor? I don't know if he's asking if you have any ceiling fan incidents.
No ceiling fan incidents. I keep the ceiling fans well above the head. But the sound effects soundboard that I use, one of the wires ended up breaking, and I didn't have any more audio, so it sucked.
So that's why the Yeti went mute.
Yeah, he went mute.
I was wondering. I'm like, that.
I thought it was batteries that went dead.
Yeah, I thought so too. But I got home, batteries were fine, and I looked, and one of the wires was broke. But this is the speaker.
Oh,
This is the speaker that sits right here.
Well, he growled at me, and I growled right back at him.
Absolutely, you should.
you need a louder one so you can really get everybody's attention.
Well, when it's if I had somebody that would come with me and help me out and run the audio, when it's Bluetooth to that speaker as opposed to hardwired, it's a whole lot louder. My daughter, the first time they came over and we went around this area with it, she's like, yeah, we could hear you like 2 blocks away.
Wow. So do you wear it for Halloween to hand out candy and stuff?
Yeah. I don't know that I'm going to hand it out this year because we're going to be busy, not here. And I didn't decorate. So,
yeah. Well, we decorated. I don't know. If Trevor's home, maybe we'll hand out candy. Otherwise, I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. But we'll see.
I didn't get to decorate because we were supposed to be selling the house. And then all that fell apart. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not very motivated right now.
So, what'd your band think, Mike? Did they have a good time?
Oh yeah, we all had a great time. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, after the show, we all went to that Goodwill that was right next to the parking lot. Ransacked place. No.
I usually do that too, or at least I'll go there and see what they got. But
I know. I've been there. I've been there a few times myself. I think some of everybody has probably went over there after being there at one point or another.
Yeah, especially on Sundays. I'm like, oh, it's still open. Let's go over there and see what they got.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what you're gonna find in there.
We found a chainsaw. We almost got it, maybe as a stage prop, but there's an actual chainsaw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we owned the giant chainsaw, and they had a giant unicorn. We were gonna get it and maybe decapitate it at a show. Who knows?
Oh.
Well, yeah. Iggy, you've been to all three, right?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Iggy, you've been to all 3 SkullFest, right?
Correct.
So, what was your take on this one and the other ones?
Well, I mean, each year it's something different and special. I mean, regarding the show itself, I mean, the people that come and support the bands itself. I mean, each year is something different. It's a totally different experience. And I mean, they were saying each year gets a little bit better. People are getting more the word spread out. More people are concerned. I mean, that's part of any performing artist, any performing shows, right? I mean, the more you spread the word, the more people you're going to see arriving, and you will be getting more support on those types of events. Definitely. I mean, we did have a blast. I mean, it was great sharing a little bit of time and spending a couple minutes with everybody that you probably haven't seen in a couple months, and just chit-chatting, talking for a little bit, maybe having a beer or whatever, and seeing all the performances from start to end. I mean, that was really fun, and I was all over the place. I was sitting in the front, I was sitting in the back, I was all over the place.
Yeah,
that's fun with everybody.
I don't think I sat down more than 15 minutes the whole night. I was hurting so bad, and I was like, I have a bruise on my toe, and I'm like, I don't even know how I got that. So no wonder I couldn't hardly walk. I was like, because I had steel-toe boots. They were my boots from my work from before. Not that we were allowed to wear steel-toe boots, but that's what I had. And it was like, usually I'd have to wear thicker socks when I wear them, and I didn't. And so my foot kept sliding in there. So I think it was just hitting the steel in the boot. And so now I was like, oh my God, I can't hardly walk. I had to take my shoes off.
Okay, and he admitted you're kicking Trevor again.
Huh?
You admitted you've been kicking Trevor again.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, won't wear those next year. Last year I wore different boots and my feet hurt, and yeah, that was a lot. Oh my God.
Definitely, you gotta be comfortable, especially your shoes.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be in the place, you're gonna be a couple hours. Believe me.
Yeah, it takes a toll on me. It takes me like a few days just to recoup. This is like the first day I've actually done anything productive. Well, yesterday I kind of did, but to actually get out of the house was today's first time. So, yeah, I've just been lazy. But now I got to start planning for this Christmas party in December. So, y'all have to come out for that. So, it may not be as big as SkullFest, but we'll make it just as fun because it's an ugly sweater Christmas party. Toy drive. So that one is actually free if you bring an unwrapped toy. And we'll probably have some gifts or what do you call it? Prizes. We're gonna do an ugly sweater contest, and then I want to do something else too. It's something I did with my family when we do like our family Christmas party. Is you bring an unwrapped, or no, not unwrapped, bring a wrapped Christmas ornament, and then we do like an ornament exchange. So it's kind of like you bring one, you get one kind of thing. And that's fun too, because you never know what you're going to get. So.
And where's that going to be at?
That'll be at the Blues also.
When is that going to be?
Oh, December 10th. Here, let me pop up my little.
So does the Yeti need to turn into Krampus for?
This is what we got. So it's the ugly sweater toy drive, ugly sweater contest. Even Trevor is supposed to play some Christmas songs in between sets with his saxophone. We're doing an ornament exchange. So we got Book of Numbers, Rocket Stedman, The Centrics, and Versus All. And
are we not on there?
Huh?
Are we not on there? Okay.
No, just these are the only ones that we have. So that's that. Maybe when this one we're doing with Scott Rowe, Too Broke for Pudding. Well, Victims isn't on there anymore. That one's out. So minus them, then that'll be that lineup. So while some people will be actually doing Christmas pudding, whatever it's called, with Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
What you got there?
We participated in one.
You did the what is it called? The pudding, Christmas pudding?
Yeah.
Proof is in the pudding.
We did the Too Broke for Pudding one year.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay. What do you got there, Yeti? What you got?
These are my capes for Krampus.
Oh, look, he's already ready. I think I'm gonna start doing one every year, and then we're gonna change it up, change the theme. So next year instead of the ugly Christmas sweater, it might be like Grinchmas or something. I don't know. I'm gonna change it up. I like to get creative and do like themed kind of parties. So we're actually thinking about doing maybe 4 a year, maybe 3. I don't know. It depends on how much I can handle. So do something big like that. So get more people involved and make it fun.
I know there was a guy fairly new to the area. I'm guessing by the conversation that transpired on that logo banner that I made. And he made the comment about I forget who it was that shared it, but it was in their shared post where the comment took place or conversation took place. And this guy's like, you have to be good to call yourself pelvic meatloaf. And I guess at that point he left the conversation and went and listened, and he came back and he went, damn.
Oh, I think I was on that time. I remember someone saying that. That was on your radio show one night, right?
No.
No?
This was just on Facebook, and
Oh, maybe I saw
somebody
it.
had shared that banner that I made, and I guess he had also gone and listened to several of the bands from the logos that were around the Pelvic Meatloaf. And he's like, y'all need to have your own music festival.
Yeah. That's a lot of freaking bands.
It's there, and there's more. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, a lot of those bands some of them bands, I don't know about a lot, but that aren't even together anymore. So
yeah. Well, when I did the backstage lounge on my website, I went through and I found ones that weren't together anymore or hadn't been active for. I think if they hadn't been active for a year or more, I took them off.
yeah. I saw one on I watched your show last night that you did with Keith before his show. And so the banner was up and I was like, oh, so I saw one band on there that hasn't been together in over a year. So
yeah,
I'll mess
they're probably not on there. I just haven't updated that yet because with everything else going on, going and shooting Keith's show and getting ready for Halloween and SkullFest and the whole house stuff, I just haven't had time to sit back down and rearrange it and change it up a little bit. But hopefully, probably not going to get anything done until after the first of the year. But fingers crossed, we'll eventually get it done. I don't know that it'll ever be finished because somebody's always going to be like, well, what about this one? And I'm going to be like, okay, at some point I have to run out of room.
Mm-hmm.
Because unless you wrap a van with it or make a giant banner to hang up at a show, then you're not eventually not going to be able to read it unless you're on a 27-inch monitor or bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on the 86-inch TV in the living room, and yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I know. I watch like Brian Mogul because I like to still scroll through Facebook. So I'll just cast it to the TV and then that way I can listen to.
Right.
And then still like do Facebook on my phone. So yeah, I like to catch that. Or if somebody's doing live footage and I don't go out like on the weekend or something and someone's doing some kind of live, I'll just cast it. And then I feel like I'm there. But I don't have an 85-inch. I have a 75. So nice kitty. Look at you. Better keep him inside for Halloween.
Oh, I'm gonna give him like a little witch hat on top of his head.
Cute. Yeah, my doggy's got her little costume. Camilla, come here. Come here. Show everybody what you got.
Oh.
Come here. Whoop, whoop. I'm like, oh no, she's just gonna hug me. Aw. Okay. She got her ghost. There's like these little pajama. I love them. I love them. Brody don't have any. And I have a cat, but we don't have a costume for him. I don't know what I would make him though. Call him maybe I should just get a PETA costume. And that way he could, because he's a pain in the ass. He's ornery.
They don't make costumes for snakes, so.
Yeah. What about you, Del?
What about?
You got any animals?
No, just the people I work with.
Yeah. I hear that. I used to work with a bunch of animals too. Yeti can relate. Oh,
yeah,
monsters.
some days is like working at a zoo.
Yep. That's definitely, I can relate to that. You what? What'd you say?
Touché.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, funny. All right. Well, I don't know what else to really talk about. You guys got any shows this weekend?
We had a show, but it got canceled due to lack of venue. So
Like a venue.
yeah, they had a venue together. Then they had it. They couldn't use that venue anymore, and updates came as the date came closer, so they just canceled it. But so at the moment, we might do a house Halloween, but we don't know yet.
Do like a block party out in front of a house.
You what?
Do like a block party out in front of your house.
That would be fun. I kind of wish I lived in a cul-de-sac for that reason, because then I would be like, okay, let's have a big old street, like right in the circle.
Did you happen to see that one Guardians did down in Tucson? I think it was one of their houses where they live, and they were just out in the street, and luckily nobody called the cops.
Wow. I would like to be able to shut off the street entrance to where I live and then have like a street party, like a block party, because there's only like maybe 8 or 10 houses on my block. And so it's a short block, but our street is kind of wide. And it would be fun. It would be fun, but I don't have like cool neighbors or anything. So yeah. I got some psycho neighbors that live next door.
What about you? You guys got
chill neighbors?
You what?
We got some surprisingly chill neighbors. The amount of times we practice like in the garage or something, and no one says anything. Every time like cars pass by, they're like bopping out to it. And, like who says anything?
That's cool.
Iggy, you guys got anything going this weekend?
Not this weekend, but we got the 12th of November, the 20th, December 17th, and January also we have another show. In February we got another couple shows on schedule.
Oh wow!
But nice. November 12th and 20, yeah, we're the 20th. I mean, the 12th is going to be at the Blues, if I'm not wrong. The 20th and at the 44th. I have to check on the calendar on the rest of the events for the upcoming months.
Right.
Well, we have. This is what we have this weekend. This is actually the last one-on-one battle that we have going, because we will not be doing any more starting January. So come out Sunday for Everest against the Fast 86ers, and we got Gordon Circle who's opening up. So that'll be fun. You can wear costumes if you want. We can turn it into a party. And that's at the Blues. So that's all we got going on for Sunday. And then, of course, next month is the redemption round. And then December we have the finals. And then that's it. That's it for the Battle of the Bands. And next year we're going to do something totally different. So we're in the developing stages of how we're going to do this with Tommy Gibbons. So it's going to be a collaborated effort so we can make it bigger than what we've been doing already. So it'll be like one big battle at once a year.
We don't have. So I think we don't have anything going on this weekend. But we got November 4th. We'll be at the 44. Then the 11th, we're gonna be in Tucson. Finally,
boom. That one.
Yes.
There we go.
That one. Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
I am so looking forward to doing that one. And then we had something tentative scheduled back for the end of the year, and then we do have something scheduled, I think, in February at Focal.
Oh yeah, right. We got that show too. Yeah, February 27th, I think, or 23rd.
What's that?
February 23rd, Focal. Yeah, we got that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you both do at the same one?
It might be. I think it might be the same one. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You have to remind me about that. So.
Well, if you like Vietnamese soup, it's a great restaurant too. Well, I don't know Indonesian.
Hey,
I don't know exactly.
Hi,
But
Julie.
the soup is good. The Fakal soup is really good.
Yeah, we first played at that venue like maybe 2 years ago before we like started even doing like original music. I wasn't even singing back then. But I remember yeah, we did that show a long time ago. It was fun. It's a cool venue.
Yeah,
What do you got?
it'll be my first time being there. I mean, after like 5 chances through with different other bands, playing every time I've tried to play there, everything fell apart. So hopefully this one will happen.
We went there when COVID first happened. They canceled the festival my buddy and I were supposed to be doing, and we ended up catching. We decided we grabbed the phone, looked at Facebook. Oh, let's go here. So we went over to the Fakal, and Jane and the Jungle were playing, and then we got to see Ali A and the Agency, and that was an amazing night. So nice venue, and looking forward to getting a chance to go back there again. So maybe I'll get to make it in February.
I've never been there, so I'd like to check it out. Let's see, November. This is our next big show, and that's at the Room. So if you haven't been there, you guys need to go check that out. So, and this one's the food drive. Yeah. So that'll be a fun one too. That one's kind of like the last one we did was the homeless, racking for the homeless, and so now this one's the Thanksgiving food drive. So this one was gonna go to what is it? Oh, St. Vincent de Paul. So yeah. So the Rooms is really into the whole fundraising or donation type thing. So, and really, if we want to do any shows there, like outside of benefits, then we'll have to sell tickets. So if any bands are interested in doing any shows there, because that's a killer stage. The lighting is awesome. The sound is awesome. But we definitely have to sell tickets in advance in order to do shows there, because we have to pay for the sound and light guy there, So, and then of course, if the bands want to get paid, we got to sell tickets. So that's the only way that is going to be any type of paid shows there. Otherwise, it's all like, volunteer.
Yeah, that stage is pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say it's worth selling tickets, for $10, man. You just, and it's guaranteed pay right there, It's the only way we can do it there. So if anybody wants to, let us know.
Will do.
But yeah, it's definitely fun. Have you guys played there, Iggy?
No, personally, I haven't.
Oh my gosh. Well, come out there on November 5th and check it out, because it is awesome. Everybody that's played it has been like, oh my God. So it's like the band's bucket list now to play that stage.
Yeah, I seen a couple videos from, I think it was Oddity recently or a couple months ago, they had a show there. Torso, I know that they played there.
Torso's playing there.
I saw a couple videos from different bands, and yeah, the place looks pretty amazing.
Yeah, I know, like Embers to Ash. It's funny though, is that their rehearsals room is directly across from that stage, and they've never played there until when we did that last show there for the homeless thing. So yeah, it was easy for them to just walk their stuff right across the hallway, and they absolutely loved it. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
Great bunch of guys.
Yeah. Hell, everybody. I love everybody. All the band people are so freaking amazing. And it's like, for us, it's such an honor to even be able to work with everybody and, bringing in like the new bands that are trying to get their foot in the door. And so, yeah, overall, hey, it's a win for everybody, I think, because, I get hit up by different people looking for bands to work with because they need somebody for a show. I got this band, you got to check them out, which you already have, Yeti, Deep as Bones. I think that's the name of the band.
Yeah, Deep as Bone.
Oh my God. Those guys are freaking awesome. I've been listening to them a lot. I love their music. And
A couple of them are from Florence.
huh?
A couple of them are from Florence.
Yeah, I saw that. So, but the one guy, Nick Black, lives in Duncan. I think that was Douglas. Yeah. Douglas.
Okay.
And so that's
he was in that last show that I did when I premiered their video. On, Music Monday.
That's why when you played them the other day, I was like, yeah, I've been in touch with Nick since, and then I actually got them a gig in December, but I don't know if it's been. Oh yeah, they did promote it. So it's at the Yucca.
Yeah.
December 3rd, and they're going to be playing with Oddity Paradox. So
and Embers to Ash.
Yeah, so that'll be their debut. I'm definitely.
It'll be a killer show if you can make the Yucca on the 3rd, December 3rd. That's going to be pretty ball show.
Yeah, it's a great lineup. So I'm definitely planning on being there. I got to now. I'm like,
well, I'm hoping to evolve New Music Monday next year, since it all started. The idea didn't happen. The idea didn't hit me until after I started it all, and it didn't actually start till like probably April or May. But next year, when I do New Music Mondays for the week, then the songs will also be added to the New Music Monday 2023 list. Therefore, at the end of the year, depending on how much music and how much time it is, we can do a final show for 2023 and play all of the new music for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a secret that I'm gonna let out. But you heard it here first. But I'm hoping it doesn't go no further than this. But I'll share it. So I am working. Working on something.
This is being recorded and played.
I don't care. But anyway, I'm working on something solo actually, and it'll be my first solo song.
Nice.
It's gonna be slightly different than what you're familiar with, but it'll still be. I'm just showing a different side, because I have many sides to what I do due to my background. But it's gonna be. I've been listening to the rough copy of it, and I really like it, and I think a lot of people would like it as well.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
That's awesome.
We make sure
that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Cool. Can't wait to hear it. All right. Well,
when you guys got something coming out?
Well, we actually finished recording. We're now in the process of mastering and all that. So the new album from Dawn of the Rising should be coming up in January.
Okay.
Early January. So
nice.
Stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun one.
Mikey, you guys got anything working, or are you just playing and working on some stuff in the background? And
well, yes and no. So we haven't announced this yet actually, but we do. We have a show with Just for the Record up in Utah next month. We're really excited for that. We haven't announced it yet, but I mean, I guess you heard it here first. It's our first out-of-state show, and we're really excited for it.
Definitely, you'll have to get some pictures and whatnot.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Make sure you get them posted so we get to see if anybody gets any video.
Yeah, we also we got some more originals in the work, and we really are wanting to record some of the songs that aren't recorded yet. So that's all still in the process right now.
Awesome.
Cool. Sorry, I got a text message about Battle of the Bands this weekend, so I gotta respond. I'm trying to find my flyer.
I'm embarrassed if I.
There it is. Okay. It's from the venue. Okay. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure that we had Battle of the Bands on Sunday. I'm like, yes. All right. Cool.
Well, I
Gonna be a good one.
When I first started when I first got introduced to the scene, the Fast 86ers was one of the first few bands that I came across, and yet to be able to catch them live. So this be another opportunity. So
Nice. I've never seen them, so
Yeah, I've heard of them, but haven't had a chance to check them out.
Yeah, same here. So it'll be cool. So come on out, everybody. Come check out the last head-to-head battle on Sunday at the Blues. 4:00, Gordon Circle opens up. 5:00, the battle starts, and we'll see who goes to the redemption round and who goes to the finals. And so, yeah, it's going to be a small battle this year, or for the end of the year. So, yeah, one more had dropped out for the redemption round. So,
oh man,
Fill in or an opener, we'd love to
Kingman. Do what?
Oh, I was saying if you ever need fill in or an opener, I'd love to. My band would love to. Just
Nice. All right, cool. Well, you never know. We might be looking for one for the redemption round to kind of fill in a spot, just because we had one band that was, that dropped out. So, just kind of fill in some space. So good to know.
And you got a spot open on the 2nd, December 2nd, don't you? For
well, that's technically Scott's show. I think he's not going to fill it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just kind of collaborating with him, but that's his thing. So
okay.
Yeah, I'd asked him about that because he said that they weren't going to fill it. So yeah, that's where we're at with that.
Cool deal.
Anyway, we've been on for an hour, so if you have anything else you want to throw out there, promote, let me know.
Thank you, Travis.
Huh?
Thank you, Travis.
I know, Travis.
Yeah, gotta give a shout out to Travis.
We don't know where Travis is at. He was a no-show tonight.
Also gotta give a shout out to the man that's always behind the camera. That's your husband.
Well, yeah, he's actually at work, so he's not even behind the camera.
No, I know that. I know you're not tonight, but usually you.
Yeah, when we do our interviews. So hopefully we'll see. He's working nights now, closing, so I don't even know if he's gonna make it on the 4th. Or we have Addicted on the 4th. We have an interview with them. So hopefully, because otherwise I'm gonna have to multitask. Yeah.
Well, you could just do it over here and we'll be all right.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Travis and see. See what we got, what we can do.
Yeah. If not, that's fine. Whichever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sorry if I drop out. My phone's at 1%. I just noticed that.
All right. Well, we're getting ready.
Well, don't forget one quick shout out for Mr. John Rowland as well for
absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
He totally rocks. Yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen one man be able to be in so many places at once. I keep seeing all these posts, and I'm like, "How are you doing this?"
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
He's also a great human being. I mean, he's a great guy.
Yep.
Yes, very awesome.
And he doesn't.
He makes Ugly
And-
people like us look good in the pictures. So thumbs up.
Yeah.
And he doesn't ask for any money for them. But I'm like, dude, I'll pay you for mine. And you know.
Well, the
But-
way I look at it, it's like, you can always throw some tips his way. That's the way I,
Yep.
just
Yep.
tip him.
Donations.
Yeah, I just say, instead of, if you don't want to accept payment, just here's a tip.
Yep. I
know?
mean,
Get his phone number and find his Cash App.
That's what he needs to do, man. Yeah, definitely. Cash App, Venmo, whatever. So
well, I mean, I've personally, given him things, he's got. It's so funny. The funny part about him is because I met him years ago, so he actually has 2 band T-shirts that I was in.
oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he's our official Rockin' Free photographer. So yeah, we hook him up, so I told him like, yeah, you shoot the shows, you get in free. You're our photographer. So, and then there's Yeti's trophy. Show it off real quick before we log off. Show everybody what you got. And what else did you get?
Oh,
Amazon gift card.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So you brought that up. This is what the Amazon gift card went to.
Oh, nice.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I already had this light, but it got this light and this stabilizer.
Nice.
For
I've been looking to possibly get something like that, but
yeah, it went to good use already.
nice.
I was going to take a picture of it and send it to you, but then you asked to do this, and I'm like, well, hell.
Well, even better. Everybody gets to see, so that's a good prize. I'm sure that cost more than what your gift card was, but
Then that's fine. It helped. That's
it went to it. Yeah, yeah.
That's the important part, This.
All right. Well,
appreciate it. Had fun, so can't wait for next year.
This was fun. Yeah, definitely look forward to next year, and we'll see who we end up with and how it goes. So
absolutely.
Thank you all for joining me, because I'm glad I didn't have to do this alone. It was more fun to just bring everybody in. I know it was kind of like spontaneous, so but we hadn't
I'm used to it.
We hadn't done a live podcast in a while. We've been busy, and plus I've been putting all my time into doing SkullFest stuff. So yeah. Anyway, thank you.
It's good that you got almost half of the bands represented from the event. And that's good, man. Thank you guys for a great show.
Oh, totally. Thank you guys for inviting, and nice seeing you guys also. I mean, it's been great.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta do this more often for sure.
I kind of like bringing people in, doing these.
And by the way, I want to say I enjoyed everybody's performances as well.
Oh yeah, I think it's kind of fun. Like when you did your CD release, it's like how much everybody gives 150% of everything they've got into the show, and that's what freaking makes it killer, and that's what makes it fun, and everybody just because they can see that everybody's really into it and having a good time, and that kind of reflects back to the audience too. So all the way around, full circle.
Everybody feeds off of everybody.
Yeah. So it was a good time. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me, and we'll see. Maybe I can bring some other people on next week, because I kind of like this. This is kind of fun,
Yeah, I'll try to get my band to come.
Well, maybe we'll do that. Either that
Everybody was showing out their little ones. This is my little one.
Oh,
at least one of them. I got 3.
Oh,
my Sphinx almost showed up, but she took off the other direction. I was going to bring her in, but
those things kind of creep me out a little bit.
she's careless.
She says hi.
What's your cat's name, Mike?
Gracie.
His name's Bear.
What is it?
Bear.
Bear?
Bear, yeah.
Oh, hi, Bear.
He's amazing. He's our mascot, actually.
Oh,
Reckless Bear.
Reckless Bear.
Nice.
right. What's your pup's name, Iggy?
Pancho.
Nitro?
Pancho.
Pancho.
Yep.
Pancho. Oh, okay.
Pancho and Sancho.
Yep.
Ah, oh, looky.
That's
really
Christmas. That's called his name is Christmas.
That's Christmas.
Oh.
Hey, look, I found Travis.
Hey,
I'm trying to say.
all right. How about this? Who wants one of these?
I have one. Mine is that, and I keep mine at work.
He's a Schecter. This one plays the Schecter guitar. This is Hector.
Oh, nice.
Schecter.
It looks like Hector for sure.
I made him. Look, it even has a addicted
The
hat.
logo on it.
Oh, nice.
So,
How much? I need to get one.
so if anybody wants one, let me know because I'm gonna be making them for the Christmas party for December 10th.
And put the Yeti down for one.
This one's the Hector gnome. Whoops, I can't. I'm trying to get it to where he's got a really thick beard though, but it has Hector's name right here.
Yeah, I have the one with the all black hat that has Hector on it.
Oh, did I make something like that?
Yeah, I have it.
Sorry, I'm like all my stuff's falling down, but yeah. So I'm gonna make some gnomes, and I'm gonna paint some pictures too. I don't know what yet, but
I gotta find me a muralist.
a muralist. I'm not a muralist, but I can paint on canvas. So, oh, check this out. I made this too, but it doesn't really do any good. It's on my mouse pad. And because the vinyl, the mouse doesn't, the
Is it too glossy?
sensor, it doesn't work.
If it is too glossy, it's gonna bounce back the
Yeah, that's what happened. I'm like, well, that's
lead, and it's not gonna let the mouse work.
so it'll just be a big coaster now.
If you work from home, have you seen the hack on how to keep your computer on and not be at your computer?
Yeah.
Get an old school watch that ticks, that got the second hand, and set your mouse on it. And then as the hand goes around, it keeps the mouse going.
Oh wow, huh. That's crazy,
Right?
And it works.
Yep. And we can get paid for free.
Nice. All right, for real this time. All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks
Horns
for
up.
joining me.
See you out and about.
Peace out. Keep
See
rocking.
you next couple of weeks.
See y'all. Have a good one.
All right.
Later.
All right, take care, you guys.
Guys.